What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. We're entering Centerville, Alabama. This is where a very powerful tornado came through recently. We were here 3 days before the tornado and did a video of this town, so we documented the town right before the tornado came through. And as you can see, I don't know if you saw that mobile home on the left, looks like a tree fell on it. I mean, this area was hit by a very powerful tornado, which left a 100-mile path of destruction through the state of Alabama, and we're about to ride right through it. I'm actually including this town in the top 10 best small towns in Alabama. The tornado came through here, left a lot of communities destroyed. Just horrible destruction in the entire area here. The tornado actually hit the town. Hit parts of the city that are inhabited. It ran through 100 miles of towns. Started off somewhere around Greensboro, which is close to the Mississippi area, and from there it only it somehow missed Greensboro, being that it went around the north side of the city. It still got some of the city's neighborhoods, but it looked like at first it was going to hit Greensboro. Went around the north side of Greensboro, came up through Brent, which we also did the same video of Brent. Also, we did Centerville. It's the same video since they're right next to each other. So we did both of those areas, both Brent and Centerville. You can see here incredible destruction. And the tornado went towards Calera and went south of Calera, and I think it was seen somewhere around Lake Purdy before it finished its trail of destruction. So just complete destruction here. The only good thing was that it didn't hit a lot of towns straight on. Calera, Montevideo, and Greensboro were spared of a direct hit, but Centerville wasn't, and Brent wasn't. This is complete destruction here. This is something it's hard to even understand. This is we were here 3 days ago, 3 days before the tornado. We were here. I wish I had some big equipment that I can get in here and help. I don't see how these mobile homes right here were destroyed. That one was surprisingly spared. I can't believe how wide this path of destruction is compared to other tornadoes that I've seen. This was really, when it came through here, this was really wide and massive. However, some homes were spared. That one looks...
I heard that it was like a half a mile wide.
Half a mile wide, yeah. I mean, so just incredible. It came from the left side of our screen and worked its way towards us. Some of these mobile homes were spared. Like that one had maybe a tree fall through it or something. But a lot of these properties were spared of complete destruction. So it seems like it was very wide, but a lot of these places were spared a direct hit as far as like complete annihilation. So it was wide, but also it wasn't like, see, these houses were, they have substantial structural damage.
No. Yeah, no, so just doing
yeah. But it's some of these properties were spared, even though they're right in the middle of it. My concern is downtown, being a historic district, how that fared. We were here on this road 3 days before the tornado doing our video, so what's incredible is that there's mobile homes in the middle of all that apparently were spared to some degree. You can see debris here randomly in places. Driving into town now, there's a historic district here. We'll see how that area did. As you can see, the road is blocked. It says road closed, so in theory, we're not supposed to be here. In theory, none of these cars are unless they live back here. So, in theory, there's no true traffic allowed through here, so we're kind of ignoring that. I'm sure it's only for residents to be in here now. I don't know if we get a press pass or not with as many subscribers as we got at this point, but surprisingly, no law enforcement present out and about at this point. Very orderly. I mean, for a Sunday, there's still people working here on a Sunday now. As you can see, a lot of mobile homes. I was just surprised to see how there's mobile homes that were inside of that were missed. It seems very hit or miss. It's incredible. Like, there's 3 mobile homes and one of them was just kind of spared. As you can see, there's a big company here. A lot of trees there. It might have just barely missed downtown. Sure did. Is it this road that has the bridge? Yeah, this is to downtown, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I know there's some big trees that fell right here. This is if you watch a tornado. Give me the map real quick. Open up the map. Let's see exactly where we are. Oh, we had to keep going. But let's see if downtown took a direct hit. Obviously, there's scattered damage here and there, but it's possible that downtown was spared a direct hit. We'll see, because it's just like these historic districts. I mean, this is what the town is, you know. Like, you know, everything on the outskirts is the outskirts, but you know, the town center, that is the town itself, you know. So we were right here on this road.
A week ago today.
Yeah. Last Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see what downtown looks like. I think downtown was spared. This is a one-way.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. One way.
Yeah. So it looks like downtown was spared. Now I know the area of Brent to the south of here was completely kind of took a direct hit, the south side of Brent, but it looks like from what I see here, looks like downtown was spared. Mm-hmm. Notice how there's like a tornado little thing there where you can go inside to hide. Bibb County Commission. So even though it's a Sunday, they're
working.
Yeah, they had a lot on their plates. Looks like downtown missed a direct hit, which is great because again, this is what the town is. I mean, the center, the historic center. Oh, your ears kind of pop.
Mine have been popping, but for a different age too. So.
Okay. So if you can see, downtown was missed, spared. Downtown was spared. It's crazy. I mean, we were here a week before this thing happened, but downtown was spared. Looks like the tornado went just south of the city. Rugged. What's that story about?
Boutique.
Okay, so looks like downtown was spared, and I mean that's a cool one. Antique store right there. Antiques and collectibles. I don't see a lot of stuff. These trees right here did fall. They've been cleared. I guess this was kind of an offshoot of the tornado. At least the historic town center was spared.
Was it?
I see it. A mí no me estés agitando porque te buscas una candela. Try it, bro. Chill. So we're gonna cross over the Cahaba River, and I guess the area south of here kind of had some serious damages towards Brent. So our little Mexican restaurant made it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did. I called them and I said, man, you guys better run. I called them.
Yeah.
I said, man, I'll take cover. That thing was coming right at you. Cool, man. So they're still open. They didn't have any damages. It's good.
That's good.
Yeah. They made it there, but we're gonna run across town now. And the damage would have been to the left of us, just a little bit to the south of us. So we're gonna go across town and then work our way back in. But as you can see, the center core of the city made it, and that means that business can continue. So for some of the residents, nonetheless, this was a difficult ordeal. But it wasn't a flat loss for everybody. As you can see, a lot of the core business centers were spared, and the historic center was spared. So that's a good thing, because life can continue for the whole town itself. While many of the residents and businesses were disrupted, it's nonetheless horrible. But it definitely could have been worse. There's no doubt about that. And it could have been worse for, 100-mile path of destruction in some outskirts of Greensboro, here in Calera, were the major areas affected, and luckily it didn't really hit more densely populated areas down the center. So for a 100-mile path of destruction that this tornado ran through, could have definitely been much worse. I was just impressed to see those mobile homes that were right in that were spared. So further ahead, we're going to start to see damage again. And again, like these areas here they didn't take a direct hit, you would never even tell if something came through here. And that's the thing about tornadoes. Like I said, it's a centralized event. Life can continue for the unaffected areas, and that helps the areas that were affected recover quicker too. I've been through bad hurricane damage, and if you're in the middle of that, it's flat out for everybody. Piggly wiggly. So up ahead, we'll start to see damage eventually, as the tornado did run through here. Is this a restaurant here or a mini store?
Mini mart.
Look at the wheels, everybody. Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, so now we're in Brent, and here, further ahead, we're going to cross paths again with the line of this tornado. Oh, right there, man. And we're 38 miles from Greensboro. I think we're going to make it to Greensboro.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be, here we go again, we can start to see damage again. Greensboro, this is public housing right here on the right. There we go. Public housing. Mostly spared?
Yeah, it was spared.
Okay, so there's another dog crossing the road. This is so common in Alabama.
Yeah.
People just let their dogs run around and they get lost and they get hurt.
Yeah.
It's a constant thing in here. I was thinking this was all going to get hit. We saw the live tornado, and there's also a prison here. If that prison got hit, that would be it's just horrible. Think about it. Thousands of people inside that one building. There is damage here, but it seems like all this right here got spared, because this was all, I guess it came south of here. But then there are some mobile home parks to the south of here that might have got hit either way. See, I couldn't tell from the radar imagery. I was following it live as it came through here, but it was hard to tell exactly where it was. I thought all this would have got wiped out from what I could understand off the radar imagery, but it looks like all this here was spared.
Watch out for the puppy.
Another dog right here. It's like they're everywhere. There's dogs everywhere. I don't know if it's because of the tornado they got scared, maybe.
They could have got dispersed a little bit.
With the tornado, but a normal thing in Alabama, people's dogs running around. That's just normal out here. We should have took that road. I bet there was damage down there.
Keep going.
Well, there's that restaurant that I was talking to you about, so maybe it was a little bit further down. We'll see. There might still be damage. The tornado went to the left of us, so anything on the left of us, back through there, the tornado went right through there. As you can see here, kind of unaffected for the most part. Josh, anybody that was watching our videos from this area before this happened, I know we have. Here's the sawmill restaurants right here. This restaurant.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, this restaurant. I called them before the tornado. I said, hey, get out of the way, get out of the way.
It looks like they're still running.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We want to support small business if we can.
Yeah. If they're running, I'd eat there.
Yeah, we'll see if they're running. But I mean, I called during the tornado and I was like, hey, the thing is, I want to make it to Greensboro. We can eat. You got time to eat. It's only 4 o'clock, 4:16. But we're gonna keep running.
It definitely looks like they're open.
Did they make it? 'Cause they weren't. Wow, they made it. Let's see. Let's see if they made it.
There's
They
people.
made it. And
Yeah.
and they're still open. But we're gonna keep running. Want to run into Greensboro? Or you want to try getting here? I mean, there probably isn't nothing open in Greensboro on a Sunday. I don't know.
Well, you eat here.
They made it though. No, I don't know. It's up ahead. It's all rural for the most part. So, okay, guys. So there it is. We're probably gonna get something to eat here.
It's up to you,
What
dear.
were they rated? Were they rated good? Here's another dog right here.
4.1.
That's pretty low for being out here in these areas. Lots of loose dogs everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're rated, I guess. Either way, it's a Sunday. We don't really have too many options, so we'll get something to eat, guys.
Yeah.
We'll get something to eat here, but looks like this area was there's damage up here. You see it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were barely missed. You can see in the distance.
Yeah.
You can see down there the houses in the distance were missed. Barely. You can see there's damage in the distance. So we'll drive around real quick. So just to the south of here, in that direction, you can tell lots of damage. Just so this area, this was barely missed. I mean, just outside of the area. Okay, guys, we're gonna get something to eat before we continue exploring this area. So, unfortunately, that's the situation here. We're gonna get something to eat for sure. Doesn't really matter what they're rated. A lot of times, like roadside restaurants get a lot of bad ratings
Yeah.
because the local people know what it's about, so they don't rate it. I've run across that. I think barbecue places, I think we might be missing a lot. Even the barbecue places, we're gonna have to try some lower rated barbecue places because just because people haven't been rating it high, it doesn't mean anything. So, the dog right there. Get that dog out of the road,
Looks
man.
like a young one.
Yeah. He's right there, isn't he? All right, y'all. We're gonna get something to eat, and that's what it is. Centerville and Brent. Make sure you like and subscribe to our videos. I never thought I would be doing this when I moved to Alabama. I mean, we're documenting these towns from a different perspective, but now we're looking at tornadoes. Crazy stuff. Poor little doggy, man, just running around. All right, y'all.